We have now confirmed ourselves in the Championship for next season. However, there's still 8 games remaining and we're in with an outside chance of the playoffs. Welcome back, episode 38 of our wonderful Cadbury Heroes. We're, it says we're in with an outside chance regarding the promotion, playoffs, etc. It's not massively outside. We're currently sitting 8th, equal points as 7th, and 4 points from possible playoffs. I think promotion automatic is unrealistic, but we've picked on recently. We've got a striker, an actual striker, as our top goal scorer as well, which is good. It's going all right. It's not amazing, but it's going all right. I think what we're going to do today, as we mentioned at the end of the last episode, is the Portsmouth and Swansea games. Just before we jump into it, I'm going to show you what came of the youth intake. It's not great. Don't hold your breath. But just before I jump into that, if you do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support on the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. We're up to 115 when I last checked, which is mad. So, little Formula 1 video doing me bits at the moment. Love to see it. So from our youth candidates, our best player, the pick of the bunch, was Derek Ure. He's a 5'10" goalkeeper. It's not the best, but he looks alright. 3-star to potential 4-star. Putting that to our team, that makes him equal to Colton, who we've had like £10 million bids. So if he does manage to peak out his potential, probably not the words in the order they're supposed to be said, but he could be worthwhile. Still a shorty though for a goalkeeper, which isn't great. I'm just going to fly through this quick. Jake Thiel, Graham Swindle, good old 16-year-old Graham. It's not a thing. Shouldn't call a 16-year-old Graham. Don't call children Graham. It's not a child's name. Aidan Devine, John Bridges. They're all a little bit naff, to be honest. And then there's a few that we haven't even taken on. So, yeah, okay, but not game-breaking by any means. Portsmouth, they are currently in 17th position. We're away at, I assume it's still Fratton Park. It is. 21,000 people. So, we'll see if we can carry on. Before I jump into that, I haven't shown you the fixtures. Let's go back over there. Let's go and have a look at them. We followed our 2 losses from the Manchester and Nottingham games of the last episode with a further loss, with John Shabalala scoring. Brilliant name. Can't take that away from him. But he did take the points away from us, which wasn't great. Then we started to pick up form. A 1-0 win with a 92nd minute winner from Brad Hills. 2-2 against Derby, who were one of the top teams in the league at the point. 3-1 win against Brentford. Graham Wilson getting himself a brace. Astley scoring another goal. Wigan, 1-0 there with a good goal from Padraig McBride. Lost 4-2 to Blackburn. They just kind of had our pants down, to be honest. They were 3-0 up within 16 minutes. And then most recently we played Sunderland and Charlton. Both of those with 2-1 wins. Graham Wilson getting a brace in the first, and him and Peake sharing the goals in the second one. For the game against Portsmouth, we're starting off with Colton in goal. Clark, Astley, Cookney and El Morsi as the back four. O'Neill and Bazira outside of Azeri and Buadu. And then Stevenson supporting Wilson as the strikers. We have a free kick for Pompey quite early. Famewo? Not sure about that. Paul, there we go, it's a nice easy one. Buadu with a brilliant tackle, puts himself out over to Bazira. He's got Wilson and Stevenson in front of him. None of them make themselves... O'Neill's had a shot. Didn't go in, but can't blame him. Have a pop, lad. There's a throw-in for Portsmouth. It's put towards right and he gets it back to the taker. Straight down that right side that Wright's ran down. He's managed to kind of make himself some space. Good ball in, but Clark clears that for us. Thomas with the ball once more. Over to Hamilton in the middle. Burgess, Scott, Rigg. Nice short passes. Paul's got into the area, and I believe that's Astley, has flew over and made a fantastic slide tackle, to be fair. Paul's taken the corner for them. Puts it towards near post, and Colton collects with ease. It's our turn to have an attack now. El Morsi throws it to Stevenson. Back to the taker. Good ball forward to Bazira. He's got Wilson on the side of him. Nah, he just has a shot. Is that Travers? It clearly is Travers. But is that the Travers that played for Bournemouth? Let's have a little butchers. Mark Travers, it is. He's currently 30. I feel like he should be older than that as well. He's played 300 games for Pompey. Picked him up on a free. That's not too bad, is it? So we've just passed the half-hour mark. There's a throw-in for us. El Morsi puts it to Bezerra. He's got himself into the area. Oh, and a decent save again from Travers. It's a corner for us on the right-hand side. Bouadou puts that in. Towards the near post. Oh, is that a... Oh, no, it's a foul. So Cookney's upended his man, apparently. Colton with the goal kick. Puts it to Astley. Straight back to the goalie. And he lumps it upfield towards Wilson, but as a header from the Pompey defence. Paul's got past his defenders with ease, to be fair. And he stuck it in the far corner. It's not what I wanted to be seeing. I just need to stop coming back for videos, I think. Because if I do, I just instantly get a loss on the board again. But Famewo's came out with a good clearance. Burgess, I'm sure, is the Scott Burgess that used to play for us. He's got the assist for Paul's goal. It's just heading towards half-time. Looks like it's going to go in at 1-0. It's not a great time for us to concede, but we'll tell them to crack on. I'm pleased with how things are going. We're losing. Shouldn't have clicked on that. I mean, the players are on board. I'm just not a fan of what that implies. So we've just passed an hour mark. We're going to make some substitutions now. Stevenson's in danger of being booked, so we'll take him off for John. Likewise with Ozeri, we'll take Stevenson actually. We'll drop him back to centre mid. El Morsi will take off for McBride. And we've got some people frustrated by the feedback. I've just told them to demand, I've just tried to demand more from them, should I say. And they're kicking off. Not sure why. We'll go with that. So, took off McBride. No, sorry. Took off El Morsi, Ozeri and Bouadou for John, McBride and McBride. So there's just about 15 minutes left. McBride throws it to Bezerra. Back to McBride. In the middle to Cookney, John, Astley. Nice little passes and just a hopeful kick upfield for some reason. Dowell's picked up the ball for Pompey. A mistimed header there from James Clark, and he's managed to not get to that ball somehow. He's kicked his man, got away with it. Oh, and Colton's came out to make a good save from Scott's shot. It's a corner for Portsmouth on their left-hand side. They put in the ball in. Kieran Dowell, is that? McBride's not going to let that get in there anywhere near it. Don't worry about it. Stevenson. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he has Wilson with him, but Fisher's flown through. Made a decent tackle. There's a throw on the right. Thomas to Dowell. Back to Thomas once more. Ball out to their left-hand side, but it's headed away for Clark. I don't know, you know. I'm pretty sure I've just seen that Pollock has just scored for Watford. I wonder if that's Scotty Pollock. I haven't actually looked how good he's done this game. Or this save, should I say. So I might have a little look about that in a minute. It's always intriguing to see where he goes. Decent shot from Scott. But it's over the bar. It's Clive Pollock. And it wasn't for Watford. So, that's a thing. Let's have a look at what Scotty Pollock's doing. Not even sure if he'd still be playing, to be honest. Not even sure he exists. Scoot. It's not how you spell it. It's still not how you spell it. There we go. He doesn't appear to exist. Let's just crack on. Coming into the last 5 minutes, we have been... Do you know what? It's been relatively even. We've both been... Well, going on XG alone, we should have scored 2. We've scored 0. So, attack clearly are lacking. So hopefully in the summer window we can pick up a striker that's going to be just scoring goals for fun. But, what a goal. But it's his first goal of the season. Of course it is. Let's just move on. Didn't happen. I can't fault you. I can fault you. I'm not happy. We now have Swansea. Slight obstacle in the fact that they're top of the league. By 2 points and 1 game. So you could say they're pretty good. So what we're going to do is rock up at the Liberty Stadium and we're going to try and beat them. I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to be playing with Colton in goal, Watkin Jones, Astley, Cookney and McBride as the back four, Casareka and Bazira outside of Peake and Bouadou, and then John and Wilson playing as the strikers ahead of them. we have a highlight within the first minute. Cookney takes the free kick short to Peak. It's then kicked forward from him and cleared out from the Swansea players. So, Watkins-Jones pops it back to Cookney once more. Into Peak. Best friends they are, apparently. McBride, Bazera, McBride once more. I don't know. It looks like we're in control, and I'm just waiting for that flick to switch, and then them just to absolutely destroy us in an attack. So, Harding has it in the middle. Back to Johan. Costello. Harding. Thiel. Harding. Seydu? Abner Vinicius. That's a hell of a name. Back on the edge of the area to Harding, and it's in the net. There's the little switch we were talking about. It's took 2 minutes for the league leaders to get the lead. Coming up to 40 minutes. We haven't seen any further highlights yet, except for this one that has just appeared. Watkins-Jones throws it to Casareka. He's got John Wilson. The flag's up. I thought he was offside when Watkins-Jones had the ball. It wasn't him, it was Casareka. I mean, the line now could have just let him have it. It's not cricket, is it? It's not fair. Latomba's got the ball out on the right foot. Oh dear. So Bazera's got himself sent off. It's not really what we were looking for. I'm pretty sure that's our first red card of the season. I might be completely wrong, but it feels like it is. Sorry, John. You're out of here. Who have we got? El Morsi. We'll push McBride forward. We'll bring El Morsi on to play in left back. For some reason, McBride's name is only showing on the left third of here, which is quite annoying. I need to swap that around because that's going to annoy me. No, it's just the left. It's a left wing thing. Don't worry about it. Let's crack on. Let's see what we can do against the best team in the league with less players than them and being dominated even prior to that. It's not looking it's not looking promising. Oh, I need to shout at Bazera. I am... do I want to lob a bottle at him? Yeah, I haven't done one in a while. Go on, have a bottle. I'll teach you. So throwing out on the right for Swansea. Umyarov knocked it back to the taker. Back to Latomba. Good ball to the back post. Completely unmarked. And good old Phil Costello. Just popped it in the bottom corner. I berated him. Most of them were on board. Boadu absolutely hated it for some reason. We'll make some subs when this highlight's finished. Costello. There's another. I can't even describe that slide tackle, which is worrying. But Wilson's got the ball. He's got literally everything to do. I just can't blame him. He had nothing. He had one guy running in at the back post, but he had about 7 Swansea players between him and that player. We're into the last 5 minutes. It's not looking like we're going to get anything from this now. Yeah, we've just kind of been shown that we're not a good team in comparison to them. Doesn't help with the fact that our left mid decided to try and snap one of their players in half. But I feel that it was heading that way even before he went for his early bath. Willy Wonka looks absolutely dejected there on the sideline. Mike Colton's picked up man of the match for us, or at least our best performer, should I say. That's not a great sign. In a game we've lost 2-0, our goalkeeper picks up best player. I do believe that's the end of the season. If by some miracle we have managed to get into the playoffs, or into the fight of the playoffs, I'll bring you back for said playoffs, or even the final game, just so we can confirm that maybe. But looking on this, and looking at the last 2 games we played, I don't believe that's going to be anything that we really need to be too concerned about. But we'll, I suppose we'll have a look. We'll know in the next episode. And I expect you'll be there to see it. But if you have enjoyed today's episode, then do give me a like, subscribe, flick the bell, all that goodness. And thank you very much for your time.